everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And we are back in the Cinema Sickness library. Haven't shot a video in the library in the last 3 days, and that is because I was at 2016 Blobfest all the weekend. Joined in the festivities all 3 days. It was so much fun. I look forward to the Blobfest every single year. It's one of the things I look forward to the most. It is just such a fun time, and I can't get enough of the Blobfest. I am extremely sad that it is over, that I have to wait a whole nother year for another Blobfest. That is very sad, but it is what it is, and I'm already counting down the days. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for next year already, but I had an absolutely fantastic time. I'm going to first start off by telling you guys what Blobfest is, because I was getting some people leaving comments on my video saying, well, what is Blobfest? Blobfest is a gathering of just people who absolutely love the movie The Blob. The Colonial Theater in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, which is where some of The Blob was filmed. The movie The Blob, the 1958 Steve McQueen movie The Blob, was filmed in this whole area that I live in. It was filmed in like Royersford. It was filmed in Phoenixville. It was filmed in Downingtown and other places as well. Filmed in all these areas in this in like the greater Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. But mostly what it's known for is being filmed in Phoenixville. A lot of the filming locations were in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, and one of them being the Colonial Theater, which is the actual theater that was shown in the movie where the Blob attacks the theater and all the people come running out of the theater. That's the actual theater that was used for the filming location, and as such, that theater puts on the Blobfest, and it's really cool. They shut down the main street. They have all kinds of vendors outside and music and costume contests. It's, even though it is a celebration of the movie The Blob, it really is a celebration also of just sci-fi in general. So it's sort of, I don't want to say a convention, but a sci-fi festival, but with the main theming of The Blob. So it's so much fun. Again, they do it every single year. They do it for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's just an absolute ball, and I have so much fun there, and I highly recommend it's something you can check out if you have the means to get out to the Phoenixville, Pennsylvania area. It is just so much fun. One of the things I got to do this year that I haven't done in years past, which is really cool, is I got to join in on the Friday festivities. That was absolutely fantastic. I did get myself a press badge this year. I had one last year as well, but I didn't know I had a press badge last year. I had contacted the Colonial Theater and asked them, is there any way I could get in on Saturday? I always buy a ticket for Sunday to go see the Sunday showing. I'll get to that in a minute. Get to more on that in a minute. But I wanted to get in on Saturday because I wanted to shoot some videos. So I asked, is there any way I can get in, because you need a ticket to actually get into the theater? And I said, is there any way I can get in so I can shoot some video and whatnot for my Cinema Sickness videos? And I didn't hear back from them, but I don't know if maybe I just missed the email or whatever. But apparently they did have a press badge for me. I didn't know until director Paul Bonnell, who was there last year, I was talking to him. He's like, I think I saw a press badge for you over there. So I went over, there was one, I got one, and I was able to have a press badge and get in and out of the theater as I pleased last year, which is cool. But this year I contacted them again, asking them about a press badge, and they were very polite and said, yes, you can have one. We'll make one up for you. And I went on Friday, picked up my press badge, and I was able to go in and take a look at all the fun festivities that go on inside, and best of all, join in on the run out, which I've never done and I've always wanted to. Friday night sells out like immediately, because Friday night is a night where they recreate the run out, and the run out is again the famous scene from The Blob where the Blob is attacking the Colonial Theater and all the patrons inside watching Daughter of Horror, and Daughter of Horror plus Bela Lugosi. They don't mention what Bela Lugosi movie they're showing, but Daughter of Horror, they're watching that, and the Blob attacks, and all the patrons come screaming out of the theater, out of the front doors. Everybody's running out. It's a very famous scene, and they recreate that where all the patrons inside on Friday get to run out and recreate that famous scene. It's really cool. It's awesome. People love doing it every single year, and because of that, it sells out every year. So I've never gotten to participate in it, but I got to this year thanks to a press badge, which is really cool, and just, it was so much fun. In fact, I got to film it for you guys. I got to film it, if you haven't seen the video already, I got to film it like running out, and then when I got out to like the end of where the street was blocked off, I quickly dropped down on my knee and turned the camera around and started filming all the patrons running out. So it was really cool to get like both angles. It was so much fun. It was just awesome. So again, just so much fun, and just I thank you so much to Colonial Theater for giving me a press badge. That was so cool to be able to just kind of like come in and out as I needed to get all this stuff filmed. I got so much footage filmed, and it was just great. But what I wanted to say is, even though I had a press badge this year and I was able to get into the theater all 3 days for free, basically, it didn't cost me a thing because I was press. I want to show you this. I do actually buy a ticket every year. I do buy a ticket for the Sunday showing every year. I do prefer the Sunday showing because it's on Sundays they usually show the Blob with an independent film. They like, for instance, 2 years ago they got in Christopher Minn to show his movie. Last year they got in Paul Bunnell. This year they got Christopher Minn back to show another one of his movies. So they always bring like an independent film director in, and I think it's really cool. I like to promote that and just show my love for independent films and whatnot. So I like going on Sundays. But I wanted to say I do buy a ticket, so I do give money to the Colonial Theater. I don't just say, oh, I got a press badge, I'm just going to get in for free the whole weekend. No, I did buy a ticket, so I did give money to the Colonial Theater. Although I was thinking about it, next year, if I get a press badge again, I don't think I'm going to buy a ticket. I'm just going to donate. Because you can donate right to the theater. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to straight up, because I don't know if every single like last cent of a movie ticket goes to the theater. I guess it does. I don't know that for a fact though. So as such, I was thinking next year if I get a press badge and I'm able to get in and out all 3 days for free, I'm just going to donate right to them. I'm just going to say, here's some money because you guys are awesome, and I'm excited for they're doing an expansion of the theater, which is going to be just amazing. Hopefully I'll get some footage of that like next year when they open that up. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So anyway, it was an absolutely fantastic time. I had so much fun. I got to do all kinds of cool stuff. I got interviewed by the Mimiverse Bonfire podcast, which is Christopher Mim. He has one of his friends who also helps out with his films and stuff like that. He has a podcast he does where they talk about all kinds of stuff and what's going on with the Mimiverse, as they call the Christopher Mim movie universe. They talk about all kinds of stuff like that, and I guess sci-fi and all kinds of fun stuff they talk about in the podcast. You can check them out on Facebook, and that's Mimiverse. That's MIHMIVERSE. Bonfire podcast. You can check them out. They interviewed me. That was really cool. I've never been interviewed at all, I don't think, before, but I've never really interviewed for a podcast before, which is cool. And I actually filmed the whole thing, so that'll be up tomorrow, maybe? It'll be up soon. I have the whole podcast filmed, so that'll be up. Marta Kristen was there. Judy from Lost in Space. That was awesome. So again, it was just a really, really cool time, and I just had a blast. I know I keep saying that, but I did. It was just, I can't even begin to express how much fun and how much of a good time I had there. And the fact that the people who run it, they're really, really nice, and they treated me like I was family. I mean, that's what I love about the Colonial Theater as well. All the people who were there, like, running the whole festivities and whatnot, they knew, I mean, they didn't know me like necessarily personally, but they knew, who I was. I was with Cinema Sickness and whatnot, and they were super nice, and they were just like polite and talking to me and everything like that. It was great. And of course, Christopher Mim, I didn't even know he was going to remember me because again, it was 2 years ago that I first met him, and sure enough, he even saw me before I saw him, and he said hello and everything like that. So we were talking, and then on Saturday, I actually hung out with him for a while. Him and his friends, they were upstairs on the third floor selling the merchandise, and I hung out with them for like actually a couple hours up there. I just went up there basically to get out of the heat and just kind of say hello. And next thing I know, it was like a few hours later, I'm talking, we're talking and stuff, and then one of his buddies, he wanted to go see Dr. Howland's house, which is another shooting location from the film, which is right up the street. So we took a walk up there. It was really, really cool and really nice. So, everybody, just the Colonial Theater in general, everybody who's running it, and Christopher and all your buddies, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for making my Blobfest just that much more fun. But anyway, enough rambling on. It's been 10 minutes. Let's actually get down to what I picked up at the Blobfest, because that's why you guys are here. That's what you guys want to see. So first I'm going to show you something I actually bought for the Blobfest. Not at the Blobfest, for the Blobfest. This is going to come in handy for videos from now on out. And that is just an awesome little tripod with this cool phone holder. Like, look at that. That's awesome. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and I don't know why. I just never bought one. Finally got one. Actually, the reason why I picked this up isn't necessarily for this part. I mean, this part's awesome. This part will come in handy eventually, too. I have some ideas when I go to Walt Disney World to use this for. But I really wanted it for the fact that this top part comes off, the phone holder part comes off. and you can attach this to any tripod, and I have, you know, full-size tripods from I went to school for photography for a while. That was a side business I had, so I had plenty of tripods, so I'm able to hook this onto my tripod, hook my phone onto it, and film with my phone, which is really, really cool. And I was able to film the Marta Kristen Q&A, and I was able to film the entire Christopher Mim Q&A. Those will be up as well in the next few days. So bought this for basically filming some Q&As, and this will come in handy a lot. I'm going to just be carrying this around all the time. It's actually pretty cool. I can actually put my phone in it and kind of carry my phone like this as well, which I think is kind of cool, and I can flip it around really quick. So it's easier than holding, like, you know, trying to film like this and whatnot. It'd be so nice just to be able to do like that and stuff. So I think I'm going to use this a lot. This is really cool. So some of the best $20 I've ever spent in my entire life. Got this at Best Buy. So awesome. So all right, again, that was something I picked up for Blobfest. So now onto all the cool stuff I got. So obviously I have my cool press badge here, which I'm really excited about. That'll be definitely getting hung up in the theater. As you can see, I did put it on my Gremlins lanyard, although I'll be taking it off my Gremlins lanyard and putting it on just another lanyard I have, and using the Gremlins lanyard for next year if I get another press badge. So yeah, that's cool. That'll be hung up in the library. Love hanging stuff like that up. What else should we look at? All right, we'll take a look at this. Of course, I got the Blobfest guidebook here. Definitely have to pick this up. Just tells you about all the stuff going on, who's going to be there, what's going on, like when the showings are and stuff, all kinds of ads and whatnot. It's really, really cool. I get one of these every single year just for collecting purposes, and I love it. This is like really nicely made. Like whatever this material is, it's really like nice, kind of like a vinyl almost. I don't know. These are really like well made. Little like booklets here, little guidebooks. So very cool. Wanted to pick one of these up. Like I said, I grab one of these every single year just for the collectability of them, in my opinion. These were given to me for free. These are Blobfest coasters. They come in red, yellow, and black. Or at least that's all the colors I got. So, cool. Blobfest coasters. Pretty neat. Just standard, you know, kind of like cardboard coasters you'd get like at a bar or something like that. But pretty neat. I was looking at them, I'm like, oh, look, coasters. And the lady working the table is like, we have so many of these. Take them. So she just handed me an entire stack of coasters. So what am I going to do with these? I don't really know. But I thought they were pretty cool. That was pretty nice of them just to give me a whole boatload of coasters here. That was really cool. So Blobfest coasters. Awesome. I also picked up a Blobfest magnet. This is like a car magnet. The reason I got this is because, as you guys know, I have that new metal book cart that I'm storing all my UMD videos on, and it's metal. I can stick magnets to it. I have a bunch of magnets stuck to it already, and I figured I'd get one of these to stick to it. I always look at these every year when I go to Blobfest, but if it was a sticker, I'd probably have bought one already to put on my car, but I really don't want to put a magnet on my car. I'm always afraid they're either going to fall off or somebody's going to steal it. And as such, I don't like putting magnets on my car because it just, I don't know, it feels too easy for somebody to just go, thank you. So I don't really like that. But I will be putting this on my my book card back there. And very cool. Had to get one of those. Blobfest BLB, Colonial Theater, Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Awesome. All right, I guess we'll take a look at some other fun pins I picked up here. We have a Blobfest pin. Look at that. I love it. There's the blob attacking the Colonial Theater. And it says Blobfest. I love it. So cool. Had to pick one of those up. And I got two other pins here. This one being a Creature from the Black Lagoon pin. Grabbed this for, that was only one. I can get it. There you go. That was only $1. So I had to grab that. Very cool. They had some other cool pins as well, but unfortunately, this was the only one like in this size they had. All the other ones were like, I think this is like 1.5, if I'm not mistaken. All the other pins were 1-inch pins, and I didn't want like the 1-inch pin. I wanted like the 1.5-inch pin, if I'm getting the sizes right. So that's like the only one they had in this size. But that's cool. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Awesome. Had to pick that up. And this I got for free from Christopher Mim. This is a Phantom Lake Canoe Corps pin. Look at that. That is so cool. I saw this on his table. We were talking. I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, that is the coolest pin. And he goes, oh, you want it? You can have it. So that was really nice of Christopher Mim to give this to me. And what I like about this is definitely a pin for people who are fans of the Mimiverse and fans of Christopher Mim's movies. Your average Joe is going to have no idea what this is. You have to have actually seen his movies to have any idea what this pin means. And that's what I love about it. I'm gonna, just putting this on, like, I'm gonna probably put this on my satchel, and hopefully someday someone will go, I know what that is, and that'd be awesome. So very cool of him to just throw that in for free. That was really nice of him to do that. All right, I did get some movies, but we'll take a look at this. First, I actually got an autograph from Marta Kristen, and I got her to sign my Lost in Space. Was a season 2, volume 1 box set here. It's the only Lost in Space episodes I have, unfortunately. I mean, I have some on VHS, but the only ones I have on DVD, unfortunately. But she signed it. Look at that. It says, I guess it just says Marta Kristen and Judy. So very cool. So that's awesome. She's right there, actually. So that's really, really cool. Really nice of her to sign that. I almost didn't get her to sign it. I called her like right as she was leaving. She did her Q&A, and then I was out in the lobby filming some stuff, and she was out there like just about to leave, and I was like, "Oh, would you mind signing this?" And she said, "Yeah, no problem." So that was really, really nice of her to sign that for me. I'm not really all that big into like getting people to sign stuff and whatnot, but you know, if I had the opportunity, I'd do it. I knew she was going to be there, so I brought this along with me. So that was really cool of her. Very nice of her to sign that for me. And then I did pick up a few movies while I was out there. Got these for a total of $25. First thing here being Houdini. I hadn't seen this. This actually, thanks to Jeremy, Opie0909. Check out his YouTube channel. He's awesome. He's a Team Sickness member. He actually spotted this, and he pulls it out. He's like, "Oh, have you seen this yet?" And I was like, "No, I think he said it was good." So I definitely want to see this. It was definitely a movie I want to see. DVD, digital copy, still has the code inside. I didn't test it out yet. Not sure if it still works, but you know me. Even if the code doesn't work, just having that slip inside really makes me happy. So very cool. And looking forward to checking out Houdini. I definitely want to see this movie. It looks pretty good. This is awesome. Brand new, factory sealed. This is destroyed in seconds. The Discovery Channel show. This is a cool show. I remember watching this. This came out around the time of like Dirty Jobs and Mythbusters and stuff like that. It was like one of those type of shows that came out all around the same time. It was a fun show. I liked watching this show. So yeah, $5 for that. Awesome. In fact, I think actually this is marked at $6, and they brought it down for $5, so that was really nice of them. And then this is cool. I picked up 2 archive collection DVD-R releases, Warner Brothers archive collection DVD-R releases. First one here being the Student Prince, another Mario Lanza movie. I have a bunch of his movies now. I need to actually start watching them. So very cool. I'll pretty much buy anything if it's a Warner Archives program release, and it's, you know, for like $5 or less. I will always buy it because he's just when you come across these for $5, not too much. They're like $30 online, something like that. They're ridiculous. So coming across from $5, I'll pretty much always buy it. So I haven't seen it, don't know if it's any good, but I definitely had to pick it up. And this looked interesting, again, also for $5. The Horizontal Lieutenant. What a weird name, and what an interesting name for a movie, but it looks pretty good. Looking forward to checking this one out. This is like a fun movie, so I had to grab that. So yeah, 2 Warner Archives releases here for $5 a piece. Awesome, awesome deal. And then this, I almost didn't get. I almost just picked up these here. And once again, I want to say Jeremy pointed this out to me as well. And the lady who was working there, she's like, "It's $5. You want it? $5." And I was like, oh, I don't know. I kind of can't pass this up for $5. I mean, it's so cheap. I picked up King Kong, Peter Jackson's Production Diaries set. Look at this cool box set. Comes off. The only damage that was done was apparently like part of the box had like come off, and it was like the glue had like come off. So I just took some super glue and it fixed it right up. It's perfectly fine. It wasn't even like damaged. It was just the glue had come off. So awesome. And it opens up here. I'm not sure what this part is. It's like this. I don't really know. It's got this like weird like thing that looks like it's perforated. It looks like it should come off. I don't really know. I'm not sure what that's about. It has the certificate of authenticity. Cool. Anything else? Oh god, yeah. What else does this come with? Oh, and a bunch of like lobby card type stuff. So that's really cool. I'm not gonna pull all of them out. I kind of want to keep them in the plastic, but that's really awesome. Just really cool that it still actually has this. A lot of times I come across box sets that have there's some dust in there. A lot of times I come across boxes like this that have certificates of authenticity. They're usually like missing. So that was really cool to have that. That was a big seller. And then you have this like box here. And this opens up. And you have this inside. This is pretty cool. This is actually what holds the DVD. This opens up. You got this like notebook here with this like metal hinge that holds it down. And all kinds of photos and information, all kinds of fun stuff in there. And then, of course, you have your DVDs inside. So very, very cool. This is like, how many copies of King Kong do I have now? I have it on Blu-ray. I have it on, not VHS. I have it on HD DVD. I now have this DVD copy. I think I have like the 3-disc extended cut copy on on DVD. I have a whole bunch of copies of this movie, but hey, one more, whatever. This was $5, and it was like in perfect, brand new shape. I mean, it hit. I was really debating if I even wanted it. I mean, even though it was $5, it's like, I don't know, do I need this? Honestly, it was the fact that it was in like pristine condition. It had its certificate of authenticity. It came with everything. It looked like it hadn't even been like touched. Discs were in perfect condition. I mean, it looked like basically it was virtually brand new. And as such, I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. $5. So yeah, $25 for all this. I mean, that was a really, really good deal. So definitely some cool stuff I picked up. I mean, I didn't go too crazy buying stuff, but got those and some cool pins and a magnet and an awesome autograph. And again, it was just a super fun time, and it's just something, again, I look forward to every single year, and I can't wait for next year. It's going to be so much fun. I have no doubt that this is going to be awesome. I mean, I met a bunch of people there, made some new friends there. I friended some people on like Instagram and Facebook who friended me back and stuff like that, or who friended me and I friended back. That's something I love about going to Blobfest, is that you find people who either live in the area, or who, some people like travel from like other states and come out to this. You find these people because you post pictures on Instagram and stuff like that, and they see those pictures, and they're, because they're there too, and they like them, and then they follow you, and then you follow them, and you get all these new like Blobfest buddies, and kindred spirits, people who also love the Blob, you just become friends with, and that's really cool, and it's just an awesome like community event, and it's just great. I can't stress it enough. It is so much fun, and I highly recommend, if any of you guys get the chance to come out there next year, definitely do. I will definitely be there. I mean, unless for some horrible reason I can't make it, I'm already planning on being at 2017 Blobfest. That is the plan. So I will be getting out there next year as well. So if you guys have the means, definitely come out. So all right, guys, that is it. Just wanted to show you all the stuff I picked up. Just want to do the recap, telling you about all the stuff that went on, how much fun I had, and how awesome it was, and whatnot. This is going to be a Blob week, as I've already mentioned. I have three more videos. Yeah, 3 more videos, if I'm doing my math right, coming out. And they're all going to be Blob related as well. I got some Q&A videos. I have the podcast videos. So I got other videos coming your way. So stay tuned for those. So again, all right, that is it, guys. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. But you hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, pins, buttons, hats. Pins and buttons are the same thing. Hats, baby gear, kids gear, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear. Head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some of that. And finally, if you want to show your support for new content and just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos, head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where every tiny little bit helps and is very much greatly appreciated. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. I love Blobfest. I wish it was next year already. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.